Hello YouTube and welcome back to Not Suitable for Mum. Today we're having a look at another part of my DVD collection. And the one I've got for you today is this one. And this is Battle of the Planets, and it was a cartoon that I grew up with in the mid to late 70s. Absolutely loved it, and as you can see it's sort of kind of done in that, I can never remember which one is which. We've got the manga anime style. And it's basically about a group of orphans that are brought together to defend their planet from the forces of evil from the planet Spectre. And it's various adventures that they go on, and they've got to fight big giant robots. And it's usually the same sort of thing every episode. As far as the British version is concerned, or the English language version, I should say, is because it's an American dubbed cartoon. You would say it's quite generic, but when you look at the Japanese ones, they're uncut. They actually touch on some quite controversial subjects like nuclear war, violence, all that sort of thing. And for those of you that know Scooby-Doo, one of the characters is actually voiced by the great late Casey Kasem. And yeah, I absolutely love this. I will show you the box in a minute. I've just got my trusty magnifier there, and I'm just going to read you the special features that you have. So you've got basically 12 original uncut episodes, or say the Japanese version as it was intended. We actually had this cheap R2-D2 knockoff called Seven's Arc 7 in it. So when any of the controversial bits were going on, they would stick him in and flesh it out with that, him talking to the guys and other bits and bobs, yeah. So some clever bits of editing, because obviously they wanted to make it more for kids. So anyway, that's that bit. You have several commentaries by Janet Waldo, Alan Young, and Ronnie Shell, who I presume are all voices to do with the original. I don't know what characters they play, unfortunately. Then you've got some interviews with Janet Waldo, Casey Kasem, Alan Young, Ronnie Shell, and Jameson Brewer. So I'd imagine that is all the 5 main characters. And you have your memorabilia gallery, some cast and crew bios, international trailers, and there's a booklet with a synopsis and some trivia in there. But let's dig them out and you can have a look. If you like your Japanese stuff, I really do suggest you go and watch this. Does it look a bit dated? Yes, it does. But you got to remember this was around the time of Star Wars and everything else. So you got to make of that what you will. But I personally, I still love it. I still love watching it. Anyway, there we go. So you got Zoltar there, right? And yes, it is a bloke, right? But is it? Because there was a question that in the original he was intended to be a hermaphrodite. If you don't know what one of those is, go and watch South Park or go and look it up on Google. Remember, Google is your friend. So there we got the various characters, right? And the bit I loved is, this is like before Power Rangers. They each had their own vehicles, and the vehicles would transform from, if you like, normal civilian types to special ones, and then they would all combine together to fit into this big ship called the Phoenix. So you have Jason, which is obviously my namesake. You have, where are we? It's Keop, Princess and Mark on there. you can see the Phoenix up above. Right, I will take the booklet out so you can see the other bit of artwork that's on there. There we go, there's the guys all together. Very well presented, really, really nice set. And then you have the 4 discs. And I said, I think they got the English ones on there right as well, if I remember correctly. So you can make a sort of comparison between the two. You can see what they changed and all the rest of it. As I said, the bit with Seven's Arc 7 in there. And bloody one Rover 1, some flying dog thing. And even some voice on another robot or something called Susan that Seven's Arc 7 appeared to have a bit of a hard-on for. A full-on robot chubby. Anyway, there's the book. So some really nice. I mean, the art. I love the artwork style, right? You know, I've never. You know, I don't follow manga and anime much as a rule, but I have seen a few, and I do like the art style, and it just suited this type of cartoon. You know. There we go. I did actually get the, I can't remember who did it now, but there was some Battle of the Planets comics, and that was a bit more adult orientated, with some amazing covers by Alex Ross. If you don't know who he is, again, go and look him up, because he's an amazing artist. Alright, anyway, there we go, that's, oh yeah, there are. There's Seven's Arc 7 and one Rover 1. Let's say, you see what I mean about being an R2-D2 knockoff. Yeah, and that's it really. I will just show you the back properly. So, let's say you've got Jason, Keop, Tiny, Mark, and Princess. And yeah, I love this show. I really, really do. I should go back and watch it again. And I've got, I think, all of them now on a proper DVD, and there's something like 96 episodes, and then there was also a few new series that they made, because it's the, was it Ninja Science Team Gatchaman, something like that is the original title, so obviously hence why they changed it, and they call them G-Force in this, because it's easier. But yeah, great series, absolutely love it. But if you do like that kind of stuff, I strongly suggest you go and watch it. Fantastic. Again, it's dated, but it's still good. It's still good. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. What did you think of this box set? Have you heard of this before? Did you ever watch it when you was a kid? Or was it sort of a bit before your time? Do let me know in the comments. Give it a like and a thumbs up and all the rest of it. Well, the same thing, innit? And please subscribe. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, folks. Until the next video, I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra a bit.